Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to another Crypto Monday show here on the glorious Steem blockchain. We are actually streaming live on Facebook. I'll explain why in a second. For reach. Thankful and grateful that you guys are here tonight. Apologies for kind of being a little bit offline a little bit the past 24 hours. We had quite a scare here last night with my family. In a nutshell, basically my son got into some stuff he shouldn't have got into, and we were really concerned that he ingested some mice repellent and mice poison. Thankfully, so far, it looks like he didn't, but I was in the hospital until about 4 o'clock in the morning last night. Just, you know, my wife's freaking out, I'm freaking out, but everything apparently is good, so everything, we got to monitor him over the next couple of days, but that's why I haven't been very active over the past 12 hours, so apologize for that. But he seems to be on the up and up, so everything is good, thank God. Yeah, so let's dive into the topic that I wanted to discuss today. And I told Blaine, I said, you know, we've talked a lot about affiliate marketing, and last week we really hammered home the, you know, gamifying everything and really showing people how to get big results using CTP Token and using the click track profit training system. But today I said, you know what, let's do a little recap. Let's do a little recap. Why did we choose Steem to build CTP Token on? Why have I been this raving fanboy for this blockchain for over 2 years now? Basically, why, out of all of the other blockchains that are out there, why on God's green earth did we choose a token that I think is in the top 70 to 80 on CoinMarketCap? It's not even in the top 30. This coin used to be the number 3 coin, but it's dipped, and it's sitting there around 78 or 90 or something like that. Like, I'm not sure where it's ranked, truthfully, because I don't even pay attention to that stuff. But in a nutshell, why did we choose this blockchain instead of Ethereum, instead of Tron, instead of Bitcoin, instead of Litecoin? Why did we build on this? So this is the question that a lot of people ask, and there's a lot of ignorance when it comes to Steem, what it is and what it is not. Tonight I thought we would basically go over why we're building on Steem and really trying to hammer home the importance of this blockchain. So going back in time, 2017, middle of the year, the crypto bubble is starting to come up, and everybody is getting involved in crypto again. Everybody's excited. I dove headfirst into it. I was into Bitcoin and Litecoin before, but kind of got out of it and said, you know what, this is cool. Like, crypto is cool, blockchain is cool, but I got a million other things going on. I was just, you know, but I wanted to get involved. I knew that there was something there, right? I knew there was something there. So I did my homework and I started poking around and I discovered this thing called Steem. And as soon as I got into Steem, light bulbs started clicking. Light bulbs started really hitting me and saying, you know what, this is something that you could really, really capitalize off of. And it's like this perfect fit. It's like social media and blockchain. There's this perfect fit. Steem is at like $4 each, $5 each. Everybody is, you know, making tons of money at Steem. And hey, Rich, how you doing, man? You're going to love this talk. So actually it was Rich who just joined. Me and him were just like, let's get into this crypto thing. So we started doing this HODL challenge where we got into every single crypto you can imagine, and we spent like $100 a month on different cryptos and see how much it would be at the end of the month. It was information overload, because I didn't just join a project because someone said this is a cool project. I did my homework. And this is why I'm talking about Steem in this day and age. I did my homework. I looked into this stuff, and this is when me and Blaine were building Bitcoin Bully. And Blaine was just like, yeah, this is cool, wonderful, whatever. But, you know, like, there's too much stuff going on. Let's focus. And me and Rich were like, yeah, this is getting too crazy. Then this question came up, can I actually use this stuff? I mean, there's fantastic projects in crypto, but at the end of the day, can you actually use it? If you're doing your homework, you'll know that the majority of the coins on CoinMarketCap, they're all basically ICOs with no real use case. they're not used. The blockchain is not used. It's just test nets. There's no main net up. It's all hype. The majority of the crypto projects out there, sad to say, are just hype. Really good marketing, really good guys on Twitter going, buy my stuff. But at the end of the day, there's no use case. So this was important. This was important for me and Blaine to say, what are we going to build on? Like, this crypto stuff makes sense, especially with all the PayPal stuff that everybody went through in this industry. We knew we had to find something that was a better option to pay and something that would be decentralized, so we didn't have to worry about people going, oh, it's not fair. Like, I mean, it was just, we really, really, really had to find something, and Steem just made sense. So what's Steem? Steem is what you really make it, to be brutally honest with you. Steem's technology allows for everyday developers to develop on the blockchain. Blaine is a perfect example. Blaine didn't know anything about blockchain, a couple months ago, and now he's very versed in it. He understands it, and he's learning each and every day. This is really important in development. A lot of crypto projects out there, it's like you have to go through this gate of security to be able to create on it. Well, Steem is open. It's completely open. It's completely, you're able to use it how you see fit. And for us, this was this perfect match. We can take content creation and teaching people how to create content and use social media, develop relationships, but put it on top of a blockchain. And that was why we chose Steem to build on. So first of all, I'll see if Blaine wants to say anything, because I literally got 100 things I'm going to talk about. So I'm going to try to open it up, see if he wants to say anything before I keep rambling. And I really want to sip my coffee too.
Well, I mean, John knows more about front-end blockchain than I do, and how everything works. But our goal is to have something simple, in a simple way, for everybody to be able to earn. Old school affiliate marketing methodology requires time and a lot of it to start earning. And that's why we decided on crypto, first of all, because ease of use is a lot better when you're talking online and online specific. Now, when we're talking about earning with crypto and things like that, yeah, you had faucets and all these other things, but we wanted something, a method that you could start earning almost immediately and not clicking a little roll thing every hour and hoping for some Bitcoin or some Dogecoin or Litecoin or something like that. And basically, we wanted something where what you input into it was how much you got out of it.
Right.
So that's the overall goal. And Steem was that platform, and Steem still is that platform, and it's the best one out there for that. So that's why we chose Steem, and that's why we're going with Steem, and we're going to continue using it. Because at the end of the day, you only get out of it what you put into it. You can start with zero, start creating blog posts, and start earning and building your cryptocurrencies, your CTP token, your Steem tokens. You can start building these up from nothing. All you have to do is make words. We talk every single day.
Make words.
Type out those words, hit submit, call it good. If you get great reviews, write about that again. If you don't get great reviews and you don't earn much from it, change the topic. Better define what you're trying to write for. Mm-hmm. That's the overall goal is ease of use, and that's where Steem comes in. And yes, we understand it is a bit of a complicated process to get set up, but the process today versus the process a year ago, much simpler, much more streamlined, much more efficient. So if you remember sites when they first came out, not just this one, but we're talking like Amazon and all these other sites, they were complicated at first, but in time, things get easier and things get simpler. So it is really, really easy in comparison to any other method out there.
The biggest problem with crypto is actual use case, right? Like, think about it. Now, someone will say, okay, well, you're talking all this crypto stuff. Why are you streaming on Facebook? Reach. Simply put, reach. I get a lot more engagement and ability to interact with you guys because crypto is so new, and the streaming platforms on some of these cryptocurrency projects aren't as first of all, they don't have the money backing like Facebook does. I'm not one of these anti-Facebook people. I actually love Facebook. I think it's very, very useful. But you need to be a product of your product. So, you know, why are you using, you know, this instead of that? That's why. What I wanted to reference, though, is what Blaine touched on. Like, using this stuff it's really fine and dandy to tell someone, hey, you should get into crypto because it's the future of everything. Well, the next question someone would say is, well, okay, well, how do I use it? Like, this is so complicated. What is this wallet address? What's cold storage? What's a Trezor wallet? Like, what are all of these crazy, well, this is what you need on Steem, a username. That is a lot more understandable for everyday people rather than having a record of every single wallet address you have for Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. I mean, you name it. What is your wallet address? If I want to send Blaine some Steem, what is it? It's Blaine Jones. It's not XY $? Capital T. So like, it's Blaine Jones. That is ease of use. So that right there was just like, makes perfect sense. On a technological standpoint, this is this funky little graphic I got printed out here. You know, 100% Bitcoin network capacity, 5.8 transactions per second. Ethereum capacity is 21.7 transactions per second. Litecoin is 32.3 transactions per second. Steem is 11,000 transactions per second. Every new block is created on Steem in 3 seconds. 3 seconds, folks. That's how long it takes to confirm your transaction on the blockchain. It's got 1,890 times more transaction capacity than Bitcoin. So on a technological aspect, Steem is just superior on so many aspects when it comes to the technical side of things. But just like Jen said, keep it simple. What is your username or what is your wallet address on Bitcoin? XY2352 capital J small y. It's insane. It's crazy. What's your username or wallet on Steem? John G. Olson or John Go, whatever they want to call me on Steem. I don't know. So ease of use was important. There had to be an actual use case for this. Now, back when we got started, faucets were a big thing. Cloud mining was a big thing, right? This was the DNA of Bitcoin Bully, was teaching people how to mine Bitcoins using faucets, then graduating into cloud mining, eventually into setting up your own like mining kind of companies and stuff. Now, mining is fantastic. It's great. It's wonderful. Like, use your computer to get this magical cryptocurrency money. I mean, it sounded really good 3 or 4 or 5 years ago when you could do that. Now, to mine a Bitcoin, you need massive computers, which are basically called mining rigs, and you need to have a lot of them, and you need to spend a lot of money on electricity, and you've got to have a lot of capital to run this stuff. Can you still make money mining? Sure, but it costs a lot of money. So you can actually mine Steem, and that's what's really brilliant about this. You don't need a mining rig. You need words, like Blaine said. That's how you mine on Steem. You mine on something called proof of brain. If Blaine creates something that is enjoyable, I like reading it, it's funny, it's got lots of great information, I upvote or like his content on Steem, he gets paid. I also get paid because I curated it. That's right. So even if you're running around, you don't make a single post ever on Steem, but you're running around liking other people's stuff, you still get paid. I mean, it's like, really serious? Yeah. And this is what I'm going to do. I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. If you have your Steemit account, you can log in, and on the top right, you scroll down, and I was going to do a screen share, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to bore you guys to death with that. I'll just stick the link in. You can read things like the white paper, but this is what I would recommend you read. It's called the blue paper. The blue paper of Steem goes over the it's the simpler way to understand the blockchain. You can read the white paper. It's 40 pages of technical jargon that I can't even begin to understand. I read it, but I also read the blue paper. It makes a lot more sense. That's a really good overview of why Steem, in my opinion and Blaine's opinion, is superior for affiliate marketers, for people looking to dive into the blockchain. That's really good reading. Remember what I said at the beginning of the show. Do your homework. Don't just say, hey, I'm going to go and get fired up on Steem and CTP Token because John and Blaine said so. Do your due diligence. Research this stuff, because this is why right now, or maybe it was yesterday, it's hovering around, but Bitcoin passed 10K again, because it's happened a few times in history. With that comes a lot of people that are going to say that they're all about crypto. Basically, what they're designed to do is take money out of your pocket and put it in theirs. That's it. Anytime someone's telling you about a cryptocurrency, especially when the booms are coming, do your due diligence. Look into this stuff. Read the white paper. Personally, I would say, like, actually poke around and figure it out for yourself. Like, can I use this stuff? That's a big telltale sign to me. Like, can I send this to Blaine? Can Blaine send it to me? Can I send it to Jen? Like, can I buy things with it? That's I'll touch on that too, Carolee, in a second too. This is what's the best thing about Steem is anything you want it to be. We were talking in Discord today, and Sean asked the question. He was like, like, there's this new game called Holy Bread on Steem, which is, it's addicting. Anyways, Sean was getting into it, and Sean had a question. He's like, do I need a new account for this? And I'm like, no, this is the best thing about Steem. You just need one account for every single application on the Steem blockchain. That's it. You can have as many accounts as you want. It's fine. There's no rules around. It's blockchain. It's decentralized. You can do whatever you want. But you only really need one account to do whatever you want. Now, I have multiple accounts. I have the John G. Olson account, ClickTrack Profit account, John Olson Project account, Steem Savvy account. I got a whole bunch, but it's different businesses. But that's what's really cool about Steem. So to answer your question, Carolee, you can put and post whatever you want. That's the beauty of blockchain. It's decentralized. No one owns it. No one can tell someone what and what not to post. Now, if you're going to post garbage content, you run the risk of being downvoted or disliked, a thumbs down, which it's still on the blockchain, but it won't get the exposure you want it to. So, hey, Geronimo, there you go, talking about Steem. There's one of the more famous Steemians in the world right there, Geronimo. So that's what's awesome about Steem, is that you can make it whatever you want. So motivational, absolutely. Put motivational videos on. Put pictures of your cat up. Put, pictures, like, look at Jen's Vision 2020 Vision campaign. She's got people doing push-ups. She's got me every now and again doing stuff for it. I mean, it's whatever you want it to be. That's what's beautiful about Steem. It's whatever you want it to be, which is why it's the perfect fit for ClickTrack Profit. So I was talking about mining. You're actually mining Steem by liking other people's stuff and creating content or adding content to the blockchain. If you get enough people liking it, you earn real money. Steem is real money. It's traded 24/7, 365. You get CTP tokens, real money traded 24/7, 365. Wow, I can't even do my math. But it's real crypto. It's real currency. You can trade it wherever, multiple exchanges, and if you want USD, you can trade it for good old-fashioned greenbacks, whatever they're called, greenbacks, whatever you want. That's what's awesome about this stuff. So why do we choose Steem? Well, obviously the technology is great. The use case is there. The community is there. Paul Nolte asked a question in Telegram today. He wanted to know how many active accounts there are on Steem. So there's over 1 million accounts on the Steem blockchain. Every day average about 31,000 active accounts. So that's pretty good. I mean, a lot of people will say it, but a majority of the stuff is bot accounts. These are actual accounts transacting on the blockchain. So 31,000 active accounts, pretty healthy blockchain. Even through the bear market, Steem has continued to develop. Steem has continued to move forward. Steem has continued to build a use case for crypto. And the best part is that someone brand new to this can understand it right away. If Sean's creating content on Steem and I like it, I'm using the blockchain. I'm earning crypto. I understand that. I understand. That's really easy to understand. That's use case. That's real world use case. So again, sure, me and Blaine are sitting up here saying, rah, 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 go Steem, go Steem. And hey, look, we built CTP Talk on it. We're big fans of it. We created our own crypto. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. It's based off of Steem, but do your own homework, please. This is really, really important. There's nothing to buy here. We're not saying go and buy this, buy that. There's no, $47 a month training package that we're offering you here. This is literally telling you guys to go and do your own homework, read up on it, the white paper, the blue paper, learn about SMTs, get into the community, ask questions, dive into the blockchain. You will see why it just makes sense for affiliate marketers to be involved in stuff like this. So that's why Steem. I got a few more things, but again, I'm going to shut up, drink my little beverage here as Blaine adjusts his glasses, and let's see what Blaine has to say about my technical speech.
As soon as you said why Steem, I thought of Avengers, and I was going to say, I'll do you one better. Who Steem?
Wow.
You remember that?
That's deep, man. That's very nerdy. That's good. I like
right
it.
to the top of mind. But yeah, no, read the papers, read the white paper, the blue paper, read those, understand it, take a little bit in. The more you know, the more you learn, the better you become. I learn every single day something new about everything that I'm doing online. And a lot of it nowadays is like the back end of the blockchain and how it works and pulling records from the blockchain. And John and I actually had a great idea the other day about CTP Talk and how to make it better. So that will hopefully be implemented in the near to coming future. Question mark.
Tomorrow
as well.
the near future tomorrow. Yeah, man. A few things though, and these are a few little tidbits just to help you guys. Yes. Okay. So that's good question, Carolee. Really good question. So Steem, like this is the problem. The biggest misconception there is when people start saying Steem it and Steem. People confuse it. When you hear Steem it, all Steem it is, first of all, it's a company that's built, it's the main developers for Steem, but it's just an application on top of Steem. So Steem is the base technology. When you say you're building on Steem or Steem the blockchain, it's the base technology. Steem it is an application or a front-end condenser, just like CTP Talk is. CTP Talk uses the condenser that Steem it uses, just a simplified version of it. But everything you create, so whether you're creating it on DTube, whether you're creating it on Epics, whether you're creating it on Steem it, whether you're creating it on CTP Talk, Steem Leo, Reggae Steem, you name it, all of it is put on the Steem blockchain. Everything. Steem it doesn't have a filter. So everything you do will show up on Steem it. So if you post on Epics, it'll show up on Steem it. If you post on CTP Talk, it'll show up on Steem it. So it's a little tricky once you understand it, but people have their preferences. Steem Peak is everybody's preference right now to create on. Everybody has their preference. It's totally up to you where you feel comfortable. Obviously, we're fans of CTP Talk. We want to see more people creating there because this is the beautiful part about the blockchain. Steem It Inc. had a concept inside of one of their, you can go into steemit.com, top right, there's a drop-down menu. It'll show you the blue paper, the white paper, but there's also this thing called the SMT white paper, the Steem Media Token or Smart Media Token or whatever you want to call it, SMTs. SMTs were this aha moment. I remember when me and Rich both read that paper like late 2017, and we were just, our jaw was on the ground, like, oh, really? Like I was like, I got to put this on, and I got to put this. There were so many ideas going through my mind. What SMTs are basically, in a nutshell, is a side chain of Steem. So your own token. You can create your own token on the Steem blockchain that has all the same parameters as Steem, but it's unique to you. It's your own blockchain. It's your own thing. This was the great aha moment of Steem. This was the promised land of Steem. This is what Steem It Inc. was promising for years and years and years. Like, SMTs are coming, SMTs are coming. Well, they're still not here. So this is why Steem is so cool, because of the development that happens and the entrepreneurial spirit on it. A couple of guys got together from Splinterlands, which was this extremely popular game on the Steem blockchain, and they put together this project called Steem Engine. What Steem Engine is, kind of, sort of, SMTs. but it's done on a side chain and smart contracts. And that's confused. I'm not going to confuse you to death with it, but it's basically a homemade version of SMTs. So SMTs without Steem Inc.'s approval. Doesn't really matter. It's a blockchain. You can do whatever you want to do. But this thing started catching a lot of legs because now entrepreneurs can create tokens. You know, they can develop their own front end. Like, basically look at what CTP Talk is. That's what we did. We used Steem Engine's Scottbot, it's called, and created our own blockchain. That is CTP Talk. That is all the CTP tokens. That is all the craziness that is when we tell you guys to go to CTP Talk and create. You're actually creating on a side chain of Steem, kind of, sort of, but you're also creating on Steem because it talks to the Steem blockchain. It's built on top of the Steem blockchain. That's what's awesome about it. So you can actually make multiple currencies, multiple cryptos that are traded on Steem Engine's platform just by creating content and putting the tags in. So Bonnie said, I post to Steem only and tag CTP Talk, but I'm not sure it's getting through to CTP. So use CTP. I think Blaine set it up. CTP Talk does trigger the tag, or is it just CTP?
7. I can look right now.
Yeah, I would just use CTP, Bonnie. Don't worry about CTP Talk. Now, if you're creating on CTP Talk itself, you don't need to worry about it. It's automatic. But just use CTP as the tag. That way, you're making sure you're getting CTP tokens as well as Steem tokens, and then what other tags, whichever other tags you're putting in. But make sure it's just CTP. So if you put CTP in your tags, you will be paid in CTP tokens as well as Steem, as well as what other tags, communities or tribes that you put in. So in a nutshell, we built an entire smart contract / side chain of Steem and named it CTP Token. So what we're trying to do with CTP Talk is get people into, because we're affiliate marketers, right? So affiliate marketing, there's two things, the two B's. What are we supposed to do? Build our lists. And what's the other one? Build our brand. Well, how do you build your brand online? Well, content creation, content marketing, blogging. Wow, what a perfect fit. So CTP Talk is this perfect fit for our training at CTP. So you join CTP, you're learning about affiliate marketing, and then we're telling you guys, go blog, go create content, go network with an amazing community. Here is the CTP community, the CTP tribe, right here on Steem for you guys to network with. And there's 31,000 active accounts out there that, you know, there's only 100 or so people. I think we have Steem CTP tokens. I can check right now, but I think it's about 800 staked tokens, so staked accounts. So 800 people on the Steem blockchain have staked CTP. Holy opportunity, Batman. So what we're trying to do with CTP is take everybody from the blockchain and get everybody from affiliate marketing and getting them to meet each other on this platform called CTP. And they will get to know each other. They'll be able to create content. And this is the best part. The best part is that you will be rewarded today for creating. You will be rewarded today for curating. You will be rewarded today for engaging. You will be created today for taking a chance. You will be rewarded today for stepping out of your comfort zone. You do not need to go and build a YouTube subscriber base of 10,000 people before you get $1. You do not need to go and pay $10,000 a day on Facebook ads just to get a couple of click-throughs. You don't need to go and build a list of 20,000 people to get 10% conversion rates. You don't need to do any of that. All you need to do, what Blaine said, going right back to it, is that you are paid for what you do. You put into this, into the no excuse platform, which Fancy Dancy John did this today. Just, just creating infographics, because that's what we do. The no excuse platform, the no excuse system, this system without any money out of pocket. Now, I say that with an asterisk, but let me explain, because this is the biggest excuse that we hear, right? I don't have money. I don't have money. I want to build an online business, but I don't have any money. I don't have it. I don't have this. I don't have that. There's always excuses. 95 out of 100 people will come up with excuses on why they can't do this. Click Track Profit, combined with the Steem blockchain and CTP Tribe, is the no excuse platform. You technically don't need to spend a dime to get started here. This is you might have to wait a day or two for your account if you're going through Steem it, but if you don't want to wait, you want to come to John and say, hey, John, I want a Steem account. I've got a whole bunch of them to give out. I have so much Steem power that I regenerate these accounts all the time. So if you need a Steem account, let me know. I'll set you up. Doesn't cost you anything. The training at CTP is free. The training at CTP Talk is free. Everything is free, and then you've got this community that you plug into and will reward you. You have people like Jen. You have Sean. You have me. You have Eliana. You've got Zoltan. You've got Eric. You've got both Erics. You've got so many of these people that are ready to support you, that are willing to support you, that want to support you on your journey. All you've got to do is take action. 95% of the people that start this stuff will probably end up giving up. We see it all the time, right? Like, this is not sexy. This is not telling you you're going to make $1 million, but this is telling you that you can get rewarded today if you take some action. Going back to last week, the 274 model, gamifying everything, gamify this stuff. Just from the people in this room alone, you can get $2.74 worth of rewards daily, guaranteed. That's $1,000 a year. Here, we're gonna do marketing now, guys. Ready? Show of hands. Who'd like another $1,000 a year? Show of hands, everyone. Let's see them. Jill in Nebraska, we see you. Bill in New York, good to see you, Bill. Hey, Joe from New Hampshire, great to have you. Hey, look, it's Sally from Florida. She'd like it too. I'm just joking around, guys. Seriously, there's no excuse for this. There's absolutely no excuse at all for not taking action today at CTP Talk and Steem. We will reward you. We will pay you money. We will give you guys rewards just for taking action. No excuses. There's the infographic up there. Yeah, Geronimo, I'm trying to get. Let me explain. One of the big things that we do at CTP is I love mailing people stuff, and we implemented this new Fire-Pay system, and everything is rocking. The problem is with Fire-Pay, we're trying to keep it as simple as possible. So as simple as possible, we're not asking for too much information. So now we put a new lesson into CTP. We're asking you guys to go into CTP. It's one of the new lessons inside of the tutorials, and you'll see we're trying to get your mailing addresses, because when people upgrade like Geronimo, or random people, when they put in their mailing address, we like sending them little gifts in the mail. Disclaimer, it's not anthrax, and you don't need to take it to the police station like one member did last month. It is going to be cool little swag stuff, so we're looking for people to put their mailing address inside of CTP. We got to do this speech. We respect your privacy. We are not going to sell your information to any third party. Guaranteed. And I guarantee this, you want to know, it's on the blockchain. That's how guaranteed this is. So people can find this. I can't edit this. That's what's awesome about the blockchain, right? I can't edit this. So guarantee we're not selling your information. It's here. Timestamp it on the Steem blockchain. You come and look at it, and I promise you. We are just trying to get, it's our swag list, we're calling it. And we like doing things like that. Coffee mugs, exactly. See, Bonnie, was there any anthrax in the coffee mug? Jen, was there any anthrax in the coffee mug? Just want to make sure. Anybody that got a sticker in the mail, make sure there's no white stuff. I kid you not. Someone really did take it to the police station because they thought we sent them pipe bombs or something. That was me rambling for a bit. Hi, Blaine. What did I forget?
I'm just, I think I set it up to show CTP and CTP Talk tags. And I rebuilt the condenser, so it should work theoretically. I don't know.
Perfect. So CTP Talk should show up. If it's not showing up, just put in CTP. It's good to go. And I mentioned it today too. I pay attention. Bradley was in there going, hey, I tagged you, John, and that got your attention. Like, I'm looking at everything in CTP Talk. I am looking at everybody in CTP Talk. And don't feel bad if I don't get to you right away. If you create on CTP Talk, I will upvote you, or someone in the community will, guaranteed. So yeah, for sure. There you go.
I'm upvoting people right now.
There you go. Blaine is upvoting people right now. And the Fire-Pay thing, and I guess that this was again the dream, and this was kind of like a why we chose Steem. The big aha moment we had with this was because of the drama with PayPal, because that so many accounts got shut down and businesses were lost. Crypto is the better way to pay for things online. Digital currency, digital products and upgrades makes sense. So we didn't want anybody to ever go through that again. And it's painful to think that people actually like have their lives ruined and businesses ruined because of PayPal. Fire-Pay is designed so that you guys never have to worry about that ever again. Fire-Pay is 100% up to you, what you accept, what you don't accept. We put CTP Token in there because we want you guys, the perfect merger of blockchain and affiliate marketing, to come together and have a payment processing application that's there, that will always be there, and it's not relying on eBay or PayPal or whatever company uses it. So please, please, please realize that we need more merchants accepting Fire-Pay. We need more of them talking about Fire-Pay. If you do accept Fire-Pay, let me know. I have a whole bunch of CTP tokens I want to spend with your business. I want to buy things from you. So the more that we see Fire-Pay integrations, the more we see people using Fire-Pay and becoming not a standard, because it's a lot of work. Listen, it's me and Blaine against billion-dollar companies, right? But slowly but surely, people are coming over to crypto. And with the 10K Bitcoin, more people are going to come to crypto. And let's not be reactive. Let's be proactive. Let's not wait for another ninja kick from these companies that we have no say over. Let's build this stuff ourselves, and build this stuff ourselves. Yes, that's what I was trying to say, and crush it in everything we're doing here. So, ta-da! How's that for a talk? Good stuff. Good stuff. My kid is crying. Perfect. Fireball. Exactly, Eliana. The fireball is rolling. Okay. Few things. I hit Blaine up with this idea yesterday, or was it 2 days ago or something? I think it was 2 days ago, maybe. And he was like, "Yeah, man, let's try it out." So we've got this amazing community at CTP Talk, right? And they are like truly supportive of everybody that creates there. You got guys like Eric Gustafson who've created, he created the This Is Awesome curation campaign, and we delegated a whole bunch of Steam power to it because it was supporting all the CTP members. But we were thinking, me and Blaine were talking, and we wanted to do something very unique for the CTP tribe, and we want it to be, this is the idea isn't total yet. We're hashing it out. We're putting it out there on video for anybody that's watching this replay that's interested in it. We were thinking of creating a CTP Special Forces. Now, here's the thing. This will be a paid position. Paid positions. We're looking for people to basically create a curation team specifically for CTP Talk stuff and CTP stuff. But this would be paid, and we would pay in CTP tokens, and it would be a weekly paycheck, and it would be limited, right? It would be limited to a certain amount of people inside of CTP. So what we wanted, like, we haven't, again, it's just ideas. We haven't hashed this out totally, but the idea would be to create a team of raving CTP fans that wanted to talk about the blockchain. They wanted to talk about curation. They wanted to talk about affiliate marketing. They wanted to talk about everything that's going on in the weekly webinars. We wanted them to become a street team, let's say, if you guys remember any of the old marketing campaigns back in the day with the street team promotions and stuff. So it's not voluntary. It would be paid. We'd have to discuss, what it would be and everything, but it would be paid in CTP tokens. It's obviously not something that's going to be paying your mortgage or anything like that. Okay. We just want to, slow down, but you never know where this stuff's going to go. Right. But if you're interested in it, drop me or Blaine a line. Again, the idea is we're just hashing it out. We're trying to figure out how we would build this, but it would be something that people would, you'd wear it like a badge. You would be part of a very unique group of people that are like ambassadors for CTP Talk and obviously the Steem blockchain and whatnot. So yes, exactly. You'd be a gang, Jen. You'd have your own hand symbols. You'd throw them up, gang signs and colors and all sorts of stuff. Yes, exactly. The colors would be the CTP colors, right? So we would have to do it yellow, blue, and white. That would be the colors of the gang. But okay, now it's getting silly. Sorry, Blaine. I was trying to be professional, man, and then it just went.
We get classified as a gang. We'll all be on watch lists. That'll be fun.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Carolee, posts on CTP Talk can be anywhere from 1 letter to as long as you could possibly make it. Realistically, what's going to happen is you're going to make your first post if you haven't already, and it's going to suck. And then you're going to make your second post, and it's going to suck just a little bit less than the one before. And at some point, somebody is going to like what you posted and like what you talked about, and you're going to earn some CTP token from that. If that doesn't happen, change what you're talking about, change how you're talking about it and stuff like that. But as soon as you start earning CTP token from any posts, post more about that, go more in depth, and try to understand and learn what people are more receptive to, because that's where you're going to earn the most, whatever people are interested in. Understand that there's a niche market for everything. So you could write about anything and everything out there, but I wouldn't write about my cats or my fish or my dogs in CTP Talk. I would find a tribe that's for that specific group. So that's what you should focus all of your efforts on. CTP Talk, the focus is affiliate marketing. So post about your affiliate. Now, if you're an affiliate for cat products, post about that, because people will want to read how you're being successful or not successful as an affiliate for cat products.
Yep.
But posting about how your cat spends 3 hours in the sun every day is not good for CTP Talk.
Right. And it's something I wanted to touch on too. This is a really good point. You really want it to be specific. I mean, CTP is the affiliate marketing, home-based businesses, entrepreneurship, you name it. Perfect example. Kimberly was here, Fiber Frau on Steem. She creates content on her knitting and needlework stuff. This is the difference, though. It's not just a hobby for her. It's actually a little bit of entrepreneurship in it. I think she sells it on Etsy and stuff like that. So that's perfect. That's great. That's what we want. But just taking a picture of your cat going, hey, look, my cat was sitting on my bed today and it's a great cat. It's like, that's not affiliate marketing. Now, if you get paid from it, that's a different story. But we are not the downvote police, okay? We're not going to run around. If it's blatant abuse, obviously we've got the no CTP for you stuff, but we like the community to kind of police itself. We believe in that. So use your best judgment. I'm not running around downvoting you guys, by any stretch of the imagination. So another thing to touch on with Steem content, this is a big debate on Steem. A lot of people on Steem, and this is what kills me, it's usually people that never put their real name out there or their face or anything. They're always hidden behind a username. They run around and say that Steem needs to have this superior content. It all needs to be Pulitzer Prize winning articles, and that's good content. Everything else is poop posts. Everything else is no good. That's not social media, okay? I don't know if anybody has seen why Facebook is Facebook, why Twitter is Twitter, why Instagram is Instagram. First of all, good content is very subjective. I'm not looking for War and Peace or the Pulitzer Prize winning article when I'm giving people full upvotes on CTP or on the John G. Olson account, okay? I'm not. I'm looking for people that are passionate. I'm looking for people that are interacting with people. One of the biggest accounts on Steem basically puts one question out there and has 100 people engaging with him. That's what we want on Steem. It's not the boring technical jar. Like, this is what kills me, and this is the only beef I have about Steem is a lot of the nose up in the air aristocrats and, you know, the holier than thou people will tell you what good content is and what is not good content. This is my opinion. Good content is subjective. If I like your content, I'll upvote it and I'll engage with you. If I won't, I just move on to something else. That's social media. It's like, for example, on Facebook, you want to know how to get me to ignore you? Start talking political stuff on Facebook. I'll ignore you. I'm not going to go and argue with you. I'm not going to downvote you. I'm not going to call you a piece of crap because you voted for this guy or that girl or whoever. I don't care, but I will ignore it. Same thing on Twitter. Same thing on Instagram. If you start talking about certain topics that just drive me nuts, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to move on to the next post. Same thing on Steem. On Steem, the content that I love, I will upvote. I will engage with. The people I build relationships, I will definitely comment and will engage and we'll have a great old time. That's what's beautiful about Steem. Content is subjective. Good content is subjective. We need more engagement and less worrying about what's great content and what's not. Anywho, thanks for listening. Cheers. No, this does not mean I'm a Republican, and no, it does not mean I'm a Democrat. Okay? I'm Canadian. We're very middle of the road here. It's my political rant for the day. We should leave at that. Stay tuned. If you're still here live, we're still going, but I'm going to shut it off on the recording because it's 47 minutes long right now, and we don't want the dear sirs to get upset with us. So, DTube, thank you guys for watching. YouTube, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to join ClickTrack Profit, join CTP Talk, come and network with us. It's the best community on the blockchain. I'm very biased though, but you know, it is what it is. Toodles. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay.